Good afternoon. Welcome to Winona Christian School Lady Stars fast pitch softball. The Lady Stars are taking on the Lady Colonels from Indianola Academy here on the campus of Winona Christian School this afternoon. Bright, sunshiny, humid day to be playing some softball. We get set. Both starting lineups have been introduced for both teams. We'll run down those real quick for the visitors from Indianola. They'll lead it off with number 10, Leighton Lovelace, playing shortstop. Batting second will be the pitcher, number 28, Emma Grace Koger. Batting third and catching, number 15, Julia Daves. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 1, Meadow Smith. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 6, Gracie Sly. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 2, Allie Snell. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 4, Caitlin Smith. Batting eighth, playing center field, number 21, Addison Rambo. And rounding out the starters for the Lady Colonels, playing left field, number 3, Presley Bradshaw. For your Lady Stars, they'll lead it off with Lenny Kate Wood playing shortstop, followed by Kayla Brooke Barnes she's catching, number 15. Playing second and batting third, number 19, Allie Leach. And pitching, batting fourth, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls. Playing center field, batting fifth, Miranda McDaniel. And we get set to start it here for the Lady Colonels. It'll be Leighton Lovelace steps in to face Rawls. Ball game's just underway. First pitch is on the way. It's low for ball one. Continuing for the starting lineup for the Lady Stars, playing left field is number 6, Hillary Beckwith. Playing first base, number 7, Allie Rawls. Third base, number 5, Terry Kane. Next pitch is a ball to Lovelace. 2 balls and no strikes. And batting ninth and not playing in the field is number 23, Michaela McDaniel. And playing right field is number 10, Amelia Taylor. The 2-0 from Rawls to Lovelace is in there for a call, strike one. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Lovelace, the Lady Colonels' leadoff hitter here in the top of the first inning. Two 2-1 from Rawls. Swung on, hit towards second base. Leach fields it over to first in time for the first out. 1 down here in the top of the first. Now to bring up the pitcher, number 28, Emma Grace Koger. Koger will be doing the pitching for the Lady Colonels when they take the field. First pitch from Rawls. Misses inside for ball 1. In the on-deck circle is number 15, the catcher, Julia Daves. Next pitch to Koger. Swung on. Hit just foul down the first base line. Just barely out of the reach of Allie Rawls. One ball, 1 strike to the pitcher, Emma Grace Koger. The 1-1 from Rawls, swung on. This time hit right at Allie Rawls. She feels it. Steps on the bag for out number 2. So that brings up the catcher, number 15, Julia Daves. Daves digs in. The first pitch from Rawls. Right down the middle for a call. Strike 1. Rawls gets the pitch from the coach over in front of the third base dugout. The 0-1 to Daves. Swung on. She fouls it off. She's behind 0-2. Here in the top of the first inning. Ball game just underway. 2 down. No balls, 2 strikes to the catcher, number 15, Julia Daves. The 0-2 delivery swung on, popped up, and it'll get out of play as it goes off of the Lady Colonel's dugout. Next pitch from Rawls, outside for ball 1. Rawls gets set for her 1-2 to Daves. It was outside, but she swung at it and was able to barely get enough of it to foul it off to stay alive. She's behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rawls gets set to deliver her 1-2 to Julia Daves. The 1-2 is on the way. Swung on once again, fouled hard off the right side. So we get set to do it again, about 4 straight foul balls. Daves staying alive. Rawls is 1-2 to Daves, is on the way. Swung on, hit right at
Allie
Rawls for the 3rd out. So the Lady Colonels go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 1st. We'll be back with the bottom of the 1st after word from these sponsors.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars fast pitch softball. We get set for the bottom of the 1st inning. Lady Stars will lead it off with the shortstop, number 2, Lenny Kate Wood. The Lady Colonels went down in order in the top of the 1st. Pitching for the Lady Colonels will be Emma Grace Koger. Catching will be number 15, Julia Daves. Koger will take a few more warm-up pitches to Daves. Dave sends it down to 2nd, and we get set for the bottom of the 1st. Lenny Kate Wood digs in to lead it off for the Lady Stars. Like the catcher may have forgot something in the dugout.
A wristband, armband.
Wristband for the pitch call. Looks like her and Koger both forgot their wristbands to get the pitch call. We're set for the bottom of the first as Lenny Kate Wood steps in to face Emma Grace Koger here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. First pitch to Wood is way outside for ball one. Next pitch misses for a ball. Next pitch to Wood is way upstairs for ball three. 3 straight balls to Wood to lead it off here in the bottom of the first. The 3-0 offering to Wood stays upstairs for ball 4, so leadoff walk for the Lady Stars brings up the catcher, number 15, Kayla Brooke Barnes. Barnes will step in to face Koger here in the bottom of the first, 1 on. First pitch to Barnes. It's called strike 1. Wood, the Lady Star, down at first base. Next pitch to Barnes. She squares to bunt, but it's upstairs, and she draws it back. Next pitch is a strike to Kayla Brooke Barnes. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes, no outs. Runner down at first base for the Lady Stars. The 1-2 from Koger. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring the second baseman, number 19, Allie Leach. Leach steps in with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the first for the Lady Stars. First pitch to Leach, swung on, popped up short center field. Center fielder comes in, and she'll make the catch for the second out. Wood goes back to first base. And that'll bring in the pitcher, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate for the Lady Stars with 2 outs.
She just missed that pitch.
First pitch to Rawls. Upstairs, Wood takes off for second. She slides in safely. Pitch was a ball to Sarah Beth. So Wood now down at second. Next pitch to Rawls. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the Lady Stars pitcher, Sarah Beth Rawls. Two-0. Etches the outside corner for a call, strike 1. Two balls and 1 strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. 2-1 from Koger, swung on, popped up, goes out of play down the right side, even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, and a runner on second. To Rawls, swung on. She hits this one towards center field. Center fielder goes off the end of her glove. and makes it all the way to the fence. Rawls around second. She'll be standing up at third base. Lenny Kate Wood comes around to score. So Rawls with a triple as she hit that one well toward right center field. Center fielder almost made a play on it, but it went off the edge of her glove. And that brings the center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel, to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third base. First pitch to McDaniel. Upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch swung on, hit in foul territory. The first baseman went back instead of coming toward the ball, and it fell to the ground for strike 1. Sun is still a factor on the first baseman and the right fielder. Everybody is second baseman. Everybody else is pretty much in the shade. Next pitch to McDaniel. Stays upstairs for a ball. Two balls and 1 strike to the Lady Star center fielder, McDaniel. Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. A runner down at third base. Two to McDaniel, swung on once again, fouled off. Two delivery from Coger to McDaniel, swung on. She gets a piece of it and fouls it off the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Next pitch. This is just a little bit upstairs. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner at third. Three-two from Coger. This is outside for ball 4. That'll bring the left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith.
Oh, I don't.
They got McDaniel got him get her in a rundown, and Sarah Beth Rawls comes in to score from third base, and McDaniel goes down to second. So Lady Stars plate their second run and have a runner down at second base with 2 outs. And the left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith, steps in to face Emma Grace Coger. First pitch to Beckwith, low for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch to Beckwith, swung on, fouled, straight back for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. The 1-1 to Beckwith from Coger, swung on, hit toward the third baseman. She comes up with it, throws it. Nice play by the first baseman to dig it out of the dirt for the third out. We'll be back with the top of the second after a word from our sponsors.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guy's now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. We get set for the top of the second. Lady Stars scored a pair in the bottom of the first. They lead 2-0. Leading it off for the Lady Colonels will be the right fielder, Meadow Smith. It'll be Smith, Sly, and Snell up for the Lady Colonels. Smith steps in to face Sarah Beth Rawls. First pitch right down the middle for a call, strike one. The 0-1 is fouled off the right side for strike two. Rawls way ahead of Smith here in the top of the second. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 to Smith upstairs, but swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll be the first out here in the top of the second. That brings the first baseman, number 6, Gracie Sly. First pitch to Sly, swung on, foul down the right side for strike one.
Every swing they put on, they've been late.
Just get enough of it to foul it off. And everything they've hit been to the right side. No balls and 1 strike to the Lady Colonel's first baseman, Gracie Sly. Next pitch from Rawls, swung on and missed for strike 2. Rawls ahead of the first 2 in the top of the second, 0-2. The 0-2 to Sly, swung on, hit to the first baseman, Allie Rawls. She feels it and steps on the base for the second out. 2 down. That brings the Lady Colonel's second baseman, number 2, Allie Snell. First pitch to Snell, swung on, hit to the third baseman, Kane. She comes up with it, throws it across in time. And that'll do it for the Lady Colonels here in the top of the second. They go down 1-2-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after a word from our sponsors.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Welcome back as we get set for the bottom of the second. Lady Stars are up 2-0 over the Lady Colonels of Indianola Academy. Coger completes her warm-up tosses here as we get set for the bottom of the second. The Lady Stars will lead it off with the first baseman, number 7, Allie Rawls. Lady Stars scored a pair in the first. Next up would be the third baseman, number 5, Terry Kane, followed by the DH, number 23, Michaela McDaniel. First pitch to Rawls is lifted into right field. Right fielder comes in, hits on her glove, and falls out. So she'll be on down at first base. Now to bring the third baseman, number 5, Terry Kane, to the plate. With no outs and a runner down at first to face Coger here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Kane, swung on, hit into short right field. Right fielder's coming on, and she won't get to it. It hits and goes out of bounds. Rawls goes to third, and Kane goes down to second. That was hit into short right field. Right fielder couldn't get there. Dropped in front of her, and she kicked it into foul territory. Had to get it and allow the runners to move up. That brings number 23, Michaela McDaniel, to the plate. No outs and 2 on here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to McDaniel, rolls to the plate for ball 1, gets past the catcher and allows Allie Rawls to come in to score and Kane to move over to third. Lady Stars plate their third run of the ball game, lead it 3-0 with no outs and a runner down at third base. And Michaela McDaniel, next pitch high and outside for ball 2. Two-0 the count. Michaela McDaniel. Next pitch swung on. And just get out of play over on the left side. Two balls and 1 strike and no outs with a runner at third. Lady Stars have already scored 1 here in the bottom of the second. Two 2-1 from Coger to McDaniel. It's just the inside corner for a call. Strike 2, even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Terry Kane, the runner down at third base. Two from Coger to McDaniel, misses for ball 3. Next up would be the Lady Stars leadoff, number the shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood. Next pitch from Coger. And they tied her up inside for a swing and a miss for the first out. That brings the Lady Stars shortstop, number 2, Lenny Kate Wood. On deck is the catcher, number 15, Kayla Brooke Barnes. 1 out, runner down at third base. First pitch to Wood, swung on. Center fielder comes in, it'll drop in front of her. Kane comes in to score. Wood will be on down at first. That brings the catcher, Barnes. On deck would be the second baseman, Allie Leach. Makes it 4-0, Lady Stars. First pitch to Barnes is upstairs for ball 1. Barnes is hit through the 6-hole into left field. Wood had come off of second. They throwed in behind her, and she took off at third, and they threw the ball away at third. So Wood is over at third, and Barnes is down at second. That brings the second baseman, Allie Leach. Wood made a big turn at second. They threw it in behind her, and she took off at third. A good throw, and she would have been out at third, but the throw got by the third baseman. Barnes went down to second on the throw. First pitch to Leach is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike, and 1 out and 2 on. Here in the bottom of the second, Lady Stars lead 4-0. Next pitch to Leach. Calls strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. The count to the Lady Stars second baseman, Allie Leach. Next pitch is upstairs. Ball 2. On deck is the Lady Stars pitcher, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls. Cougars 2-1 to the Leach. This is inside for ball 3. Won the count to Allie Leach. Cougars' next pitch misses upstairs for ball 4. So the bases are loaded for the Lady Stars pitcher, Sarah Beth Rawls. Dave's, the Lady Colonel's catcher, wanted to go out and have a word for their pitcher. She draws the infield in as they talk it over. The Lady Stars are gathered around the third base line to discuss their running strategy. Bases loaded with 1 out. And the Lady Stars pitcher, Sarah Beth Rawls, steps in to face Emma Grace Coker here in the bottom of the second. Lady Stars lead it 4-0. First pitch to Rawls, swung on, hit right down the first base line. That'll bring in Wood. Barnes makes a turn, but they'll throw it to the plate. She'll retreat back to third base. So we got Barnes at third, Leach at second, and Sarah Beth Rawls down at first.
18. That Katie Kendall.
And Katie Kendall Ware will be the courtesy runner for Sarah Beth Rawls. That'll bring the center fielder, Miranda McDaniel, number 27, to the plate. The bases loaded and 1 out. Lady Stars up 5-0. First pitch to McDaniel. Just a little upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch from Coger to McDaniel. Outside for ball 2. Bases are loaded with Lady Stars with 1 out. The center fielder, Miranda McDaniel, at the plate. Next pitch right there for a call, strike 1. 2-1 the count. 1 out. Bases loaded. Next pitch to McDaniel. Swung on. She gets a piece of it. Fouls it back. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out and the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 2nd. Next pitch from Coger. It's high, but McDaniel swings it, hits it down the right field line, and it'll get down as Barnes comes around to score. Leach comes in to score. Ware goes over to third. So Barnes comes in to score. Leach comes in to score, and Ware will be over at third. McDaniel will be down at second. That'll bring the left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith. Lady Stars extend their lead to 7-0. First pitch to Beckwith catches the outside corner for a call, strike 1. Next pitch to Beckwith, swung on. She pops it up in foul territory, but Daves, the catcher, makes the play for the 2nd out. That'll bring to the plate the Lady Stars first baseman, Allie Rawls. She got this all started. She'll step in with 2 on and 2 outs. Ware down at third, McDaniel at second. First pitch to Rawls. Outside for ball 1. Coger's 1-0 delivery to Rawls. Stays upstairs for ball 2. Try to throw in behind Ware at third. She gets back in safely. Next pitch to Rawls. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to the Lady Stars first baseman, Allie Rawls. Coger's 3-0 delivery to Rawls. Stays downstairs for ball 4. So bases are loaded once again for the Lady Stars third baseman, Terry Kane. Katie Kendall Ware, the run over at third. Miranda McDaniel at second. And Allie Rawls over at first. Terry Kane at the plate. Ball gets past the catcher. Katie Kendall Ware comes in to score to make it an 8-0 Lady Stars. The other runners moved up. McDaniel moved to third. And Rawls down to second.
You know the run rule in softball?
Yeah, after 3 or 5, we're just in the second. Next pitch is Kane's line straight to the second baseman.
She was in the
Allie
right
Snell.
place at the right time.
She was right in the right place for the third out. We'll be back with the top of the third after word from our sponsors.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. Lady Stars and the Lady Colonels are going at it. We're in the top of the third. Lady Stars lead 8-0. Leading it off for the Lady Colonels will be the third baseman, Caitlin Smith. She steps in to face Sarah Beth Rawls. Take this opportunity to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Ryan Wood. First pitch to Smith, swung on and missed for strike one. Next pitch from Rawls, swung on. First one that's been fouled down the third baseline for strike two. Everything else has been fouled off to the first base side. No balls and 2 strikes to the Lady Colonel's third baseman, Caitlin Smith. Addison Rambo, the center fielder, would be next. Next pitch is hit to Kane. She knocks it down. It comes out of her glove. And Smith will be on over at first base for a leadoff single here in the top half of the third. Kane made a good diving stop to hold it to a single. And that brings the center fielder, Addison Rambo. No outs and a runner down at first base. First pitch to Rambo. The call, strike one. Threw in behind Smith down at first, but she dives back in safely. Rawls is 0-1 to Rambo. Swing and strike two. Smith slides in under the tag down at second base. She was off and going on the pitch. Throw was a little high. Wood unable to get the tag down in time. There's no balls and 2 strikes to the center fielder, Addison Rambo. The 0-2 delivery is swung on. Hit in foul territory, and it'll fall to the ground. Right fielder Taylor and Leach, the second baseman, and Rawls, the first baseman, all gave chase. Rawls gets set to deliver her 0-2 to Rambo. It's on the way, swung on, foul straight back into the net. Rambo digs in, waiting her 0-2 delivery from Rawls. It's on its way. It's swung on and missed for strike 3. For the first out here in the top of the third. And that'll bring the left fielder, Presley Bradshaw. Smith, the runner, down at second. Bradshaw, the left fielder, digs in. Up next would be the leadoff for the Lady Colonels, the shortstop, Leighton Lovelace. First pitch, swing and strike to Bradshaw. Next pitch to Bradshaw, swung on and missed for strike 2. Rawls has been ahead of all 3 of the Lady Colonels here in the top of the third, 0-2. Or 0-2 to Bradshaw, swung on and popped up and goes back over our head. Rawls is set to deliver her 0-2 to Bradshaw. It's on the way. Swung on and she gets a piece of it. Files it back into the screen. Rawls' 0-2 is on the way. Slow gets away from Barnes. Smith will move over to third. Picks of the ball and 2 strikes on the left fielder, Presley Bradshaw. Pitch from Rawls is on the way, swung on, hit down the first base line, foul. Allie Leach gets the ball back into Sarah Beth Rawls. Bradshaw keeps fouling them off. Rawls is 1-2 to Bradshaw, is on the way.
Oh, yeah, she went.
She went for strike 3. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Gets the Lady Colonels back to the leadoff hitter. This is number 10, the shortstop, Leighton Lovelace. She steps in with runner down at third base and 2 outs. She grounded out to Leach back in the first. First pitch is on the inside corner for a call, strike 1. The 0-1 from Rawls is on the way, swung on, hit toward the shortstop. Wood comes up with it, makes the throw across, but not in time. Smith comes in to score. And Lovelace will be on at first. Wood had to go in the hole and backhand that one. Lovelace with good speed beat it out down to first. That'll bring the pitcher, number 28, Emma Grace Koger, to the plate. Lady Colonels make it an 8-1 lead for the Lady Stars. Julia Davis is on deck. Pitch to Coger was a ball. Lovelace still second. Just ahead of the throw from Kayla Brooke Barnes. Its pitch is downstairs for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Emma Grace Coger, the Lady Colonels pitcher, here in the top of the third with 2 down. Next pitch from Rawls. Inside, but swung on and missed for strike 1. Kind of a self-defense swing.
Yep.
Coger digs in. The 2-0 from Rawls evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Coger at the plate, and Lovelace is down at second. The 2-2 from Rawls swung on and hit to Allie Rawls over at first. She picks it up, steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the Lady Colonels, but they're able to plate a run here in the third to make it 8-1 Lady Stars.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona.
Welcome back to Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. Lady Stars lead the Lady Colonels 8-1 and get set for the bottom of the third. The Lady Colonels continue their warm-up. We'd like to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Brian Wood. Also our other sponsors you're hearing throughout the broadcast. Coger's still taking her warm-up pitches as we get set for the bottom of the third. Leading it off for the Lady Stars will be the designated hitter, number 23, Michaela McDaniel. McDaniel was a victim of strikeout in the second. She'll step in to face Coger here in the third with no outs and nobody on. First pitch from Coger swung on, hit foul down the third base line. It was close to being an extra base hit down the line. Next pitch to McDaniel. It's a ball. Even it up at a ball and a strike to the Lady Stars designated hitter, Michaela McDaniel.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside for ball 2. The 2-1 from Coger to McDaniel. Swung on, popped up on the infield. The third baseman comes in, makes the catch for the first out. Now to bring up the leadoff, the shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood, to the plate. Wood reached on a walk in the first and had a base hit in the second. She faces Coger here in the third. First pitch swung on, lifted into left field. Left fielder comes in, it'll drop in front of her, get past her. Wood makes the turn on the way to second. The throw is there, and she'll be out. For the second out, Wood was trying to stretch a single into a double.
If she slides, she's safe. I don't know if she forgot.
Probably true.
I don't think she think the throw was going to get there that fast.
It's actually got by the left fielder. It wasn't very deep, and the center fielder was doing a good job of backing her up. Throwed it into second ahead of Wood. That brings the catcher, Barnes, to the plate. First pitch to her, she pops in foul territory. The third baseman, Kemp's under, and makes the catch for the third out. So the Lady Stars go down in order. We'll be back with the top of the fourth.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars fast pitch softball. We get set for the top of the fourth. Leading it off for the Lady Colonels will be the catcher, number 15, Julia Daves. Daves flew out to the first baseman back in the first. She'll dig in to face Sarah Beth Rawls here to lead it off in the top of the fourth. Lady Stars lead it by a score of 8-1. First pitch from Rawls to Daves. Check swing, but she hits it out to Sarah Beth Rawls. She tosses it over to Allie Rawls for the first out here in the top of the fourth. And that brings the right fielder, number 1, Meta Smith, to the plate. The victim of strikeout in the second. Smith digs in with 1 out, nobody on. First pitch from Rawls is swung on and fouled down the first base line. No balls and 1 strike and 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. Lady Stars lead at 8-1. The 0-1 from Rawls, fouled off for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the Lady Colonels right fielder, Meadow Smith. The 0-2 from Rawls in the dirt, but swung on, hit out to Wood. Wood comes up with a strong throw across in time for the second out.
She golfed that
the
one.
First baseman, number 6, Gracie Sly.
She golfed that one.
Yeah, she made a strong throw across and plenty of time to get Smith. So the first baseman, Gracie Sly, steps in to face Sarah Beth Rawls.
Struck out last time, I think.
She grounded out
Ground
to
out.
the first baseman. This time she hits it toward Wood. Wood gloves it. Another throw across in time. So the Lady Colonels go down once again in order for the third inning here in the ball game. They have gone down in order. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth after a word from our sponsors.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Welcome back to Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball. We get set for the bottom of the fourth. Lady Stars holding on to an 8-1 lead against the Lady Colonels from Indianola Academy. Take this opportunity to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Ryan Wood, and all the other sponsors you've heard throughout the broadcast. Appreciate all the y'all do for Winona Christian School Athletics. Leading it off for the Lady Stars here in the bottom of the fourth will be the second baseman, number 19, Allie Leach. Leach flew out to center field and reached on a walk. First pitch misses inside for ball one. Lady Stars will be in action again at home tomorrow afternoon against the Lady Coats from Bio Academy. Next pitch to Leach. This is inside for ball two. We'll be also bringing you the Lady Stars and Lady Coats tomorrow afternoon around 6 o'clock. The 2-0 to Leach.
She chased that one.
On and fouls straight back as she's chased ball three.
Think it's going to be as hot tomorrow?
Probably so. Probably not if we leave this second donut on mine.
Sounds like a winner chicken dinner.
2-1 to Leach. It's called strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leach, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the fourth. Cougars 2-2 to Leach. Swung on. She fouls it at her feet. She comes back to face Coger with a 2-2. Leach digs in. Koger's 2-2 is on the way. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. She comes up, makes a good throw across in time for the first out. Now to bring the pitcher, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate to face Emma Grace Koger here in the bottom of the fourth. Rawls with a pair of hits. First pitch to Rawls. It's called strike one. Koger's 0-1 delivery to Rawls. Swung on. She hits this one deep to left field. It'll go all the way to the fence. Rawls makes a big turn down at second. And she'll be on at second with a stand-up double.
She walked last time?
Who's that?
Sarah Beth.
No, she had a base hit.
So if she gets a home run, she'll hit for the cycle.
Yep.
Katie Kendall came in on run on second base.
Katie Kendall Ware, the designated courtesy runner for Sarah Beth Rawls. That brings the center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel, to the plate. And she watches the first pitch for a call, strike one. I thought when that one left the bat of Rawls, it had a chance to get out of here. Next pitch to McDaniel. McDaniel swung on. She hits it in short left field. It'll drop. Ware moves over to third. McDaniel goes down to second on the throw over to third. So Katie Kendall Ware over at third. Miranda McDaniel down at second. That brings the left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith, to the plate to face Emma Grace Koger. Beckwith steps in to face Koger here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 out and 2 on. First pitch to Beckwith. This is inside for ball 1. Next pitch to Beckwith. Swung on. Little pop up on the infield. The third baseman comes on and makes a good catch for the second out. Now to bring the first baseman, number 7, Allie Rawls, to the plate. With 2 outs and 2 on. Katie Kendall Ware down at third. And Miranda McDaniel out at second. Allie Rawls, the Lady Star, at the plate. Lady Stars lead the Lady Colonels 8-1. First pitch from Koger. Misses inside for ball 1. Next pitch to Allie Rawls. Low for ball 2. 2-0 the count to the Lady Stars first baseman, Allie Rawls. Third baseman, Terry Kane, is on deck. Next pitch to Rawls is high for ball 3. Koger's 3-0 delivery to Rawls. Stays downstairs for ball 4. That'll load them up for the Lady Stars, and brings the third baseman, Terry Kane. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kane digs in. The pitch from Coger is on the way. Swung on. Little pop-up right out in front of the plate. Hits in fair territory. Katie Kendall Ware comes in to score. She didn't touch it in fair territory.
I don't know. I think old Pooch could confuse too.
As Dave's the catcher, I thought she reached down for it in fair territory. Evidently,
She reached down, but I don't know if it touched it.
Evidently, umpire says she didn't touch it because it hit in fair territory and come foul. So the bases are loaded. 0-1 the count to Kane. Next pitch is a call, strike 2. So bases are still loaded with 2 outs, and 0-2 the count on the Lady Stars third baseman Terry Kane. The 0-2 from Coger, swung on, hitting down the right field line. It'll get down. This one will score a pair as Ware comes in to score. McDaniel comes in to score. Kane is over at first, and Allie Rawls is over at third. That brings Michaela McDaniel. Coach Ramage is asking the umpire.
Sub in somebody. I thought.
Still, Michaela McDaniel was in the on-deck circle. Looks like she's going to be hit for. Wait to see who comes out. I think that's going to be number 1. Number 1 is Brantley Stanford. First pitch from Coger, swung on. She gets a piece of it and fouls it off.
They get one more run and 3 outs, it'll be it on it.
Stanford digs in to face Coger here in the bottom of the 4th. I got 10-1.
That's what I got.
11.
That's what I said, if they get one more run.
I don't know if it's 10 after 4 or 5.
That's what I'm saying, if they get one more run and 3 outs.
Should be. Next pitch to Stanford is low for ball 1. Even it up at a ball and a strike with 2 outs. Kane moved down to second. Next pitch from Coger to Brantley Stanford is on the way. Swung on, hit right back up the middle. They'll get through. That'll score Rawls. Coming around to score also is Kane. And Brantley Stanford is on down at second. She hit that one right back up the middle, and it got through. Extend the Lady Stars lead to 12-1. They get the Lady Stars back to the top of the order. Number 2, the shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Wood misses outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Coger. The call, strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Lady Stars shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood. Brantley Stanford, the runner down at second base. Lady Stars lead it by a score of 12-1. Next pitch is low for ball 2. Pitch from Coger to Wood is swung on, lifted into center field. The center fielder is under it, makes the catch for the 3rd out. That'll do it for the Lady Stars in the bottom of the 4th. They score 4 to make it a 12-1 Lady Star lead. We'll be back with the top of the 5th after a word from Big Mick.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School. Lady Stars fast pitch softballs. We get set for the bottom of the 5th. Lady Stars lead at 12-1. Leading off the top of the 5th for the Lady Colonels will be the second baseman, Allie Snell. She steps in to face Sarah Beth Ross. First pitch swung on, popped up on the infield. Allie Leach calls for it, makes the catch for the 1st out here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring the 3rd baseman, number 4, Caitlin Smith. Smith has scored the Lady Colonels' only run this afternoon. First pitch to Smith, swung on, another pop-up. Leach is under it, and she makes the catch for out number 2.
They hadn't made it all the way through the order twice, have they? 2 more?
Yep, 2 more. This will be the center fielder, number 21, Addison Rambo. Be her 2nd time at the plate this afternoon. Strikeout victim in the 3rd. Pitch from Rawls to Rambo, swung on and miss for strike 1. Addison Rambo digs in to face Rawls here in the top of the 5th. Rawls' pitch is on the way, swung on, foul down the first base line for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 the count on the Lady Colonel's center fielder, Addison Rambo. The 0-2 delivery is on the way. Swung on. She lifts this one into right center field. It'll get down. Cut off by Taylor. She gets it into second. Holds Rambo over at first. Gets the number 9 hitter, the left fielder, number 3, Presley Bradshaw, to the plate. To face Sarah Beth Rawls here in the top of the 5th inning. Bradshaw steps in to face Sarah Beth Rawls here in the top of the 5th with 2 down. First pitch is low for ball one. Addison Rambo, the Lady Colonel, over at first. Next pitch to Bradshaw is inside. Wood cut off the throw from Barnes down at second.
That's it.
Kind of as she was catching it, she tagged Rambo on the way down to second for the third out. That'll do it for the Lady Star softball as they are victorious by a score of 12-1 over the Lady Colonels from Indianola Academy. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon with Lady Stars and Lady Colts around 6 o'clock. I'm Lynn Chambly and White Chambly wishing